Welcome to Gugu Radio, the traditional culture and entertainment. This is our value and empathy, the voice of the future.
Thank you very much. The Voice of Future. وأننا في برنامج بتاعنا بتاع الليلة عندنا طبعا reflection from Juba. We are going to talk about what the situation is going now في Juba زي ما الناس non-political. لكن طبعا هذا نوري كبر feedback what happened exactly. وطبعا كان يعني ونسوا مع colleague بتاعنا زملاء بتاعنا الموجودين في جوبا إننا أسألوهم لأنه سنمن بوري exactly what is going on in Juba. فهم طبعا يزول طبعا وري فكرته إنه فعلا ده situation أجل جروا في جوبا جد يعني شوية صعب شوية لأنه الناس جيني فيها يعني كل قلبة الناس كله جيني فيها هما في peace في life. So there is reason why طبعا دار يجيبوا كبر دي لانه الناس القى كبرات كثير في social media talk about a lot of rumors about a lot of things يعني زي ما انتم فاهمين انه what is going on in في South Sudan. فزي ما انا قال في بدايه يعني طبعا نسمع بتاع سياسه لكن طبعا عاوزين دي ريفلكشن لحاجات اللي حصل عشان كيف ان كنتوا قلب لانه المستمعين بتاعنا والليسنر بتاعنا من يلقى معلومه صح يعني in the right information ان بدلتها من كلام بتاع رومس اللي تبع اسمعوا من كسمه بتاع ناس. أننا كده برو في جوبا نبرو يستمع من الزميل بتاعنا اسم بتاعه كميس دوبيس كيا هو زميل بتاعنا وهو طبعا يعني أننا ونسوا معه يعني ريفلكشن علشان أصلوا exactly what happened في جوبا وفي شنو حصل كحاجات الجيرو سو كان موضوع بتاع economic situation أو سو كان موضوع بتاع لايف ستايل الموجود في جوبا كده نبرو نستمع لكميس دوبيس كيا from Juba. Can you give me a lot of the whole pictures what's going on economic security all these things. Go ahead.
اوكي يعني situation حاليا في الجنوب ولا في جوبا في insecurity يعني الناس بيعملوا checking to guns disarmament everywhere. Even in my area 3 days ago in Gudela they were doing checking to weapons, they are collecting weapons, and then even في other places يعني بدك people home to homes out of.
Yeah. That's good. That's the pictures.
Yeah, then in
Go ahead.
Then in the political wing there, people are afraid, people are having fear. And the fear, nobody knows why people are fearing. There is just that fear, and there is that just tension. Everybody is afraid. And then, there are some rumors coming around about the head of state or the presidency, that there is some death cases, there is alive, there is some sickness. We don't know about that. But the government has not yet clarified anything. And because even in 1 week ago, the Minister of Foreign Affairs has written and denounced the fear or the rumors that is coming out that the president has passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, because of that's why people are in fear around the city here. Yeah. And then also, general, people are actually afraid. People don't know why they're afraid, but people just, even if you see in the street, people are moving, but there is not as usual like for those days there.
Yeah.
Like in 1 week, there is fear in people, but nobody wants to say that fear out. Everybody's just keeping quiet. Even people are not moving. When it reaches around 9 in the evening time to 9:30, you will see people are off the street. Everybody's at home.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Yeah.
This is what I've observed here around the neighborhood. And even these days, because of those things, I'm not even up to far. I cannot get out of Juba. I cannot even get out like that side of Kondoko. I'm just remaining around. Even people don't move. People don't travel a lot these days.
Long distance, something like that is very difficult. Yes.
A long distance, yeah. Because people are afraid. If I go to Yambio, what if things turn back to be something different?
Yeah.
That means I will remain that side. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's I think that's a very good information. Just another thing about the economic issue, because we heard a lot of the situation is going worse, but what is your thought about it?
Okay, my thought about the economic situation. When the dollar rate goes high, and then people are not having salary within the government, and those ones who are in NGO also, they're struggling because when there is no funding, that means people are not going to get any money, and then to purchase only food. Sometimes people go with only tea in the morning, and then they eat at around 8. Some families are not able to afford. At least there are some people who are able to afford, they can at least eat 2 times in a day, at least lunch and then supper. And then some people who are not able to afford, sometimes they can even eat once in a day without even breakfast. And then those ones who are single, then you see, those, at least the youth now, that's why it is leading now. When there is economy, there is no job, there is no opportunities for someone to get money. Theft, stealing, robbing will increase because if everybody want to get it. Now, if he sees you have it, or you see even this kind of Toronto, then they can even grab your bag, they can even grab your phone at night. Things are happening a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Solomon, I know you're our correspondent from Juba. I'm just still with you from Gugu Radio podcast live stream right now. My question, just very simple. We don't like to go deeply in political issues. So, can you tell me, please, the root cause for this crisis, please?
For the time being and for what I know now,
the root cause
the
for
root
the
cause,
for
root
the
cause of
economic
this,
getting not good. The root cause for a lot of things going on now in the market.
yeah.
What
I know, South Sudan is a country that depends on its oil as a main source of income. So, in the recent months when the blockage of the oil sector in Port Sudan, now the country is not able to get a good, clear income. That's why it's not able to pay. Since the war in Sudan, the economic inflation has gone into worse than the former state where it has been to. That's why even up to now, when there is no, at least according to the resumption of the oil sector in some time ago here, at least they were able to cover and give some salary. You can remember those days they give salary at least for 3 months and something like that. But now with the war of the Rapid Support Force that has destroyed the oil transportation, it has caused us to become more worse. But the government is trying to coordinate with its partner country in Sudan so that they can facilitate its business through the port line, the Port Sudan line business. Yeah. So, according to my own view and my own opinion, I just think about the oil, because in agriculture we are trying to at least South Sudan is making agriculture for home. Okay, I can be going to dig, but for me, so that I can survive. But we are not exporting anything agricultural outside. Yeah.
Yes.
So when it comes to the market, the vegetables we are able to afford. But when it comes to other things, that is like building materials, is going to be very hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But the other thing is, well, we heard a lot of because I don't want to say rumors, but this is a reality. People facing in Juba in the moment, especially the foreign people. There's a lot of them take over the market, especially come from Uganda, Ethiopia, Somalia. They're doing sometimes asking people for dollars if you need to buy something from them. That is correct. There's something happened like this. You heard something like this happen?
Yeah.
The foreign asking for dollars.
Simon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, in some building materials, like when you want iron sheet, you want cement, these are things brought from outside. If you don't have the dollar in cash, they can tell you, I will give you in the price of the current dollar rate. If cement is $11, if you don't have the $11, which is $11 currency, they can convert it to you in pound. Yeah. Like if you have the $11, you can give them, they give you a bag of cement. And if you have that money in pound, but it must be according to the rate of the dollar. Like me, recently, I was fencing. I was fencing in Yamini. I went to bought some iron bars. I had to pay in dollar because to carry, even like if you want $100 to convert it is 580 there. Now if you are to carry it, even going to the market, you want to buy something for $500, that is 2 million plus. If you have to put it in the bag, it will be huge. You're not able to carry it, and when you carry it, you might be attacked by thieves. As mentioned earlier before. Then when you have money, and then some people are unable to get it. Lack of job also can lead to robbery, theft, stealing, hijacking people, and so on.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic, Solomon. Dobis the KR from Juba. Just a final question I want to ask you about the you and the media in Juba. What the media play role there in media? Because sometimes you say there's no free of speech. If you say something maybe against government can chasing you and put you in the trouble. That's correct?
Actually, the media authority of South Sudan is being regulated. It's regulated by the government policies. Now, if you have gone against the government policies, yes, you can be arrested and you can be detained. That's why here in Juba, it's very hard to talk about it. Mostly you have to pass only the agenda of the government. Sometimes when you go against, you can be detained and then you can be questioned. And then that's why in Juba, at least a journalist should be having what? A license. A license. When you have that license, you have that ID card for the government by the media authority, at least you are able to even conduct an interview on the roadside. Because when you come, you have that ID card, which is approving that you're licensed. But now, if you don't have it,
you can.
Even to take photo on the street, it will be very hard. Because when they get you, you might be accused of even sending information to the other people, which is against the government. And there is no way you can defend yourself. Because the ID card is the only solution. And the only way you can be, they can know that, this is a journalist. But now if you don't have it, they might think you're unintelligent from any kind of a political party. These things, we have had them from since the old Sudan, since we're in the government of Sudan, Khartoum. Then, when you don't have any supportive document, you can be accused. Otherwise, even you might end up losing your life.
Yes. Thank you very much. شكرا لك وانا كمان بكلم الكوميونتي تاعنا الناس اللي لنا في جوجل راديو لايف ستريم نعم كورسبوندنت بتاعنا دوبيس كيا وهو زي ما عارفين كميس دائما برنامج بيوتيفول ابل كلتشر اللي جاء في جوجل راديو انا يمكن around 7 p.m. tonight انا بروش تمه برضو في ابل كلتشر بروجرام ده كان خبر من جوبا وزي ما عارفين طبعا الظروف اللي الناس جواجو بذات جت بوليتيك وموضوع الميديا زي ما الناس جوونسو قالي فريدوم ما في فعلا اذا كان ده عندك لايسنس يعني عندك رخصه البكوتي تا بقدر بوري إذا ما بقدر بعمله any interview في سيكا ولا عمل interview مع أي زول لكن ده document اللي بقدر ببورتاجيتا يعني من any question من security. My colleague Solomon Debis, thank you very much. Give my greeting for all your group in the studio. أنا بسلمان واي باسم تربنا يسون مسي وده كان سامن باشا من الاستوديو بتاع جوجل راديو. باي باي. Yes, وده كان زماننا أسمع ده كان reflection من زميل بتاعنا سولومون كميس باسمته طبعا دوبيس كيا وطبعا من جوبا وطبعا يا زماننا أسمع كل حاجة تلقى حاصل روماس وموضوع بتاع economic موضوع الجروة انه فريدوم كمان لناس بتاع ميديا عشان كيف ما بقدر ابروتش يقدر يدي مسج كمان كله everything بيجي under control يعني اذا كان ما عندك لايسن انت ما عندك شهاده رخصه انت ما بقدر بعمل انترفيو معي زول وده كمان سؤالتك كمان بيكون يعني موجود محصور في حاجه معينه يعني تو تايد يعني انت ممكن تسال في محل حاجه المهم ما تسال لو سالت زي سؤال فريدوم بتاع question بتاع ميديا always بعد ممكن بتاع نفسك في ترابو فده كان زميل بتاعنا من جوبا دوبيس كيا وطبعا دي معلومه حاجات الجهاد زي ما زي قالينه روماس وحاجات الغيرو دي get affected community بتاعنا الناس الجيني في الدياسبرا كمان بسمع كبارات الجيجا وحاجات الغيرو بلد ما جيرو كويس جي كنتو قفل نية نازات وما بقدر برو بمشي اعمل زياره عشان اشوف اهل ورا هناك يعني جي كنتو نازات وما جيني مقصودين فصوينا من كلا رساله بتاعنا من راديو بتاع جوجو انا طبعا داير اقول للكوميونتي بتاعنا whatever you are طيب جلسين كل الناس لازم يكون شويه patient لانه patient انت كل شيء تبليكو حاجه كويس وانا طبعا لسه مع زملاء بتاعنا من جوبا ومعنا سلفانا ياكوي يمشي ورينا كمان كبر من جوبا وسلفانا طبعا ماشي ورينا Maluma.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Juba at the moment is fine, and what really is happening is not really something completely new to the citizens, because uh, there had been a number of reshuffles in the government, and now it has gone to the party itself, the SPLM party. And what really shocked maybe many people are the the pillars of the SPLM, those who really fought for a long time, and they were together with the chairman of the SPLM, that is Salva Kiir, who is the president of the republic. And Waniga was somebody who served for many, many years since the liberation struggle. So he's the first deputy of the SPLM, also the Secretary General. And the second deputy was Kol Manyang Juk, who also one of the prominent members of the SPLM party and during the liberation struggle. And the other one was Daniel Aoud. So if you look at these three, they're actually in the same page with Salva Kiir. So they have been relieved, and they appointed Dr. Bolmel, the who is now the first deputy chairperson or chairman of the SPLM party, and who is also the vice president of South Sudan, based on the revitalized government.
Yeah.
So if you look at the succession plan, or if anything, if Salva Kiir decide to like step down, or maybe the next person definitely will be Dr. Bolmel. And interestingly, Comrade Mary Apai, she also one of the few women in central Equatoria who also served in the liberation struggle for a long time. And she served in various central Equatoria state government during the time of Clement Wani Konga, and she also served in Jadala's government. So you see, she's there. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much, Salvana Yakwe, for this information. Just there is a lot of things going on as well about the economic issue,
Yeah,
the
definitely.
security issue. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, yeah, people are really following what is happening in the government. But the real thing is, some citizens, I talked to them, were saying, well, these people have been in power for many years, and they are not seeing changes, really, changes in terms of service delivery. People want to see they can move freely to their villages without being harmed. They want to see hospitals, they want to see services generally, and the economy is hitting very badly.
Yeah. 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 Hello,
The SPLM
Yeah.
can go and new ones can come in, yes,
Yeah.
and new ones can come in. Then let's see, and let's wait and see how that can produce results. But still, people are really desperate, and they want to see services and peace definitely to the people.
Yeah. Okay, Salvana, before we go further, just tell our community Gugu Radio podcast. We are with Salvana Yakwe from Juba, because we heard a lot of news coming on in social media. People talk about different rumors. Yakwe, can you please tell us about the economic issue? Because we heard the dollars now is ranking everywhere in Juba. And they say some shop is asking people when you need to buy something, you say you need to pay by dollar. Can you please explain to me this situation in Juba now?
Yeah, definitely yes, the South Sudan pound has really deteriorated against the dollar. It's losing its value. $100 is an equivalent of roughly 590 or sometimes 600. So if you look at the value, you find that you'll buy few things with this money. And then secondly, you see the salary of the civil servants cannot really match the demand of the market. So you can get your salary even for 1 year, you still have difficulties to sustain your life in terms of earning your living, buying things. So if you have the SSP, that is the South Sudan pounds, You find that it has got no value in terms of carrying it maybe to neighboring country like Uganda and other countries. So you rather prefer the dollar rather than really using the South Sudanese pound.
Oh,
So that is the issue here, and really economically it's hitting bad because we are not producing anything. We depend entirely on the oil, which of course has some problems. Recently, the Sudan Rapid Forces they decided to attack using drones, so it affected exports, and I understand now it's about to resume. But this is not very sustainable. We don't know what is going to happen. But the most important thing for people to move ahead is to bring peace and stabilize the country, and people should look at other areas like agriculture. People should be free to move, and these are the areas that can really help the country. And
yeah. That's my question. I want to ask in particular about agriculture. What do you thought about agriculture in South Sudan at the moment?
Well, it's not moving the best way, because agriculture goes with stability. It goes with peace. People need to be free to go to their farms to cultivate either commercial farming or maybe just something for consumption. But it really needs peace, because if I go to the garden, I don't want to fear maybe cattle are coming to raid my crops that I've cultivated, wasted time there, or maybe I've been attacked by a known person who is holding arm or something. So peace is paramount here for anything to happen. Not only agriculture, all the sectors really need peace. And that's what the people of South Sudan currently, I believe, they all want peace, if you ask them one by one.
Yeah, finally, you're quick. Just I talked to a couple of minutes ago with another colleague as well from Juba. He told me that there is a lot of fear now. Everybody's living in fear. What's the reason for fear? Anyone is fear in the country? What is going on?
Fear is related to the unpredictable situation. Anything can happen. Sometimes now rumors are considered like the truth. You know, people just anything, and the social media also is contributing to that too, because anyone can write anything. You know, they can write, depend on which side of the coin you are in. You can write anything, you can, unless you verify them. But most 90% has been proved that the information is correct.
Thank you very much.
Rumors are proved to be really correct.
Yeah. Thank you very much, our colleague Sylvain Kwe. Just be safe there. Yes, زماننا اسمع تفاصيل من زميل بتاعنا سلفان ياكوي، وده كان رسالة من جوبا. وزماننا اللي انه فعلا فيها يعني قاو ناس زيادة جيكوتو ناس ما جاني يعني ريلاكس، انه ناس جي وكا انه طبعا روما sometime بكون حاجة حقيقة، لكن طبعا لسه ما في حاجة بينه من روماس بكون حاجة حقيقة. بس الناس بقدر باين باس ما باينه بينا، لكن طبعا الناس بس يشوفوا فيها يعني خوف دخل في جو قلبة بتاع ناس، يعني في درجة انه الناس ما جيروا لونج ديستين، حتى الناس اللي جيروا من الخروج ذاته بقى في خوف، انه لانه برغم انه جو في جوبا طبعا عارفين في مطار في زمان مطار جيكوبو كمان يعني بقى ديفيكال للناس. انا بقدر بروح خروج ديفيكال للناس، سن بقدر يعني بيموف لونج ديستين، يعني نتيجة لحاجات روماس اللي جيروا لانه يزولجي كافو سن حياته، لانه حياة بقى ما فوق دمانة نتيجة لروماس وحاجات الجيروا ما كويس في البلد. فسو انه اني طبعا ككوميونيتي برا اني في رسالة انا ل everybody listen لنا والجاين انا لايف ستريمينج from Gugu Radio podcast please اني بنطلب ناس يكون more passion، لانه كلام بتاع روماس وبعدين خوف الكثير كل الناس يشيل حاجات كله بيصبر، وناس كمان يكونوا في صلوات اننا كناس مؤمنين كان نسالي كمان من اجل مشاكل اللي قاعد حاصل في بلدنا، وكان كلي بلدنا ان شاء الله يكون فيه سلام، يكون بلد فيه عافية لكل ناس، كل زول كان درجة وبرجع ممكن بقدر بمشي اشوف بلد بقينا الكويس ما بقلبه بتاع خوف الجي كوتوينا في دياسبرا ما قادرين نروح هناك. وعندي كان سايمون باشا معكم من الاستديو بتاع جوجو راديو، وانا بقول باي باي في ناو، وانا بليمو في زمن تاني.
Whoa now, silly walks. River Nile. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Sudanese child. Hajerte chadau minwen ana maarufu walai. Kalamate wasulukef anina maderubilai. Junufi South Sudan le mashakil kuliyo. Sabita iya kutoka Tulu, Jugu la kadi usa mofuku. Akil zatu wana madera kulu, mashakil de ya kwanile shunu. Dunia de muktanas woduru, wakalamata nilisa mawasulu. Mawasulu. Hajerte jadau minwen, ana maarufu walai. Kalamate wasulukef, anina maderubilai. Junufi South Sudan, le mashakil kuliyo. Ziptalia beit min bet, Arabia mafifi bet. Boda boda beit min bet, o telefon karabu fi bet. Gurus kala sufi bet, moyo nedif mafifi bet. Mashakil, wahwai, ya. Hajerte jadau minwen, ana maarufu walai. Kalamate wasulukef, anina maderubilai. Junufi South Sudan, le mashakil kuliyo. Yeah. Hajerte jadau minwen, ana maarufu walai. Kalamate wasulukef, anina maderubilai. Junufi South Sudan, le mashakil kuliyo. Hey, Nasta ninjere min Juba, Ketir Rahalu Uganda, Addis Ababa Lakadi Kenya, Egypt, Libya, America, Canada, London, Australia, Sudanese mala dunia de. Hajerte jadau minwen, ana maarufu walai. Kalamate wasulukef, anina maderubilai. Junufi South Sudan, le mashakil kuliyon. Junufi America, le mashakil kuliyon. Ooh yeah. Silly walks, River Nile. Sudanese child, dynamic. Oliver, big up. Dynamic said that. Abuma, yeah, salute.
Welcome to Gugu Radio, the traditional culture and entertainment. This is our value and empathy, the voice of the future.